And I'm telling you, this guy was alive, and he wasn't a figment of my imagination. See my dog just sniffing about. Doesn't acknowledge this guy. And he's there, and he's a big guy, and I'm looking right into his eyes. Right, all his eyes are blue. Looked into my eyes like that. I can't see new people. He's alive, I can feel life of him, like none. Like...
These are strong binoculars. These are a wide vision binocular. This is the infrared / thermal scope. This is the night vision with 10 times. This is just a lens for one of the Sony cameras. These are just attaching to the screens of the cameras to be able to view them easier. Here's the Sony A7 cameras. Another lens for the infrared camera here.
Hi Kelly, nice to meet you.
See you on there. Looked over to this gate. This gate, I don't care if the gate's still here, like, but the gate was all rusted and plants growing through it, right? And this MIB's walking straight to the gate at the other side. So jumps over, runs up the bank and maybe a few metres up the bank and at this fir tree. I'm here, Robert's against the tree, and Davey, his brother, is sitting beside him, and he asks me, can I see him? So it goes up to the fir tree, pulls the fir back, boom! His eyeball and he's right at the other side of the fence, exact spot where we went over the fence. That is the hole.
You can see into it? Aye. You can see into it?
Aye, that's how you get in there, isn't it? Just in case. We used to run about this area all the time, eh? Well, that's the hole in the wall. That was where the machinery was coming out, right there. And the MIB appeared at the back of the gate, and it's all brambles and rusted and grass growing through and everything, right? So how he got there, right at this time we hit the ground, boom, I don't know. We just looked like that, and there he was, and that's what happened. I'll get that out. Go over that fence to go up that wooden bridge back to Eustace.
The suit was grey or the skin was grey?
The suit. It was in an all-in-one suit, right?
Like one piece, you mean?
Aye. And I'm telling you, this guy was alive, and he wasn't a figment of my imagination. Even though I looked at my dog, I could see my dog just sniffing about. Doesn't acknowledge this guy. And he's there, and he's a big guy, and I'm looking right into his eyes. Right, all his eyes are blue. Looked into my eyes like that. I can't see new people. He's alive, I can feel life of him, like none. And on his cheek here, he's got a tattoo, right? And it's like a red tattoo. Like that, like that, like that, like that. I don't know what that was meaning, right? But that was him, right? And he was alive.
Was he communicating to you at that time, looking straight in your eyes?
Well, put it this way, aye. See when I'm looking into his eye, well, he's looking into my eyes because he's coming past me like that. I felt, what could you say? I felt like life like I've never felt life before. The object was there, into the cloud. The cloud was light cloud, right? And it vanished. You see the castle right through there. Like, that's too close for me. The sightings that's been on that camp alone, not just with me, with other people, you know what I mean? And the ufologists in this country, in Scotland, right, they ignore all that. On top of the camp, and 10 people went to it the night and reported it. I bet there wouldn't be a ufologist in Scotland coming and interview anybody. It should be all over the place, you get what I mean? It should be common knowledge, like. We've only got one really good sighting this year, right? I mean, we've got a sighting here of the ship low down, right? You could actually see the portholes in this, right? As it silently just went right over the top of him. The whole area just lit up in green glow right around them. I think there was 4 of them. They run to the car, they couldn't get the car started. They left it at the camp and run down to the Mayfield to their house. They never come out their house, never talked to each other for about a week before they went back up for the car. It's no fake.
Okay, alright, so here is Rob. Okay, now that's a whole thing there. Look at that.
Okay, say it for the camera. What's going on?
Okay,
here,
so we've come.
MIB.
It's got MIB written on that license plate right in front of us.
That's hilarious.
After spending an entire day with a guy, John,
talking about the MIB.
talking about the MIB. And then we see that.
That's awesome.
Coincidence?
I think not.
I think not.